Hello everybody and welcome back to another playing commentary of Steven Universe Season 3 episodes 20 and 21. As per usual choice there. Or rather also episodes 97 and 98, yeah. This was immediately listed as a double episode, which is always a pretty good sign, because that means there will be a bit more continuity and a bit more story and a lot more plot. It won't be just a fun little episode with minor story relevance, but it will be an actually really kind of a crucial part here. I'm really expecting it to do a lot with Jasper because of obvious reasons, but we'll see. Anyways, it's going to be rather interesting, so let's just get on with the show proper. Well, I do remember in the previous episode I asked for more characters. Now I do believe we got it. So...
No, I'm so sorry. It's not all.
It's really quite interesting, like... okay, first of all, I do like her. She's quite energetic and all that fun stuff. She's a bit of a fresh take on this new character, and she's certainly a bit more unique, I must say, and a bit fun. It's nice to have a bit more levity in the show. But I'm really just captivated by the design of her gem. Like, it's that kind of... It's like a pyramid, like, inward turned pyramid like that. And there's so many interesting mysteries here. I wonder if they're going to handle it in this episode or not. But the fact that she was hidden in the lion's mane already says quite a bit. Huh. Well, this is a really freaking awesome start for an episode.
Who's boss?
Okay, so I must say I do like that we are getting someone a bit more... Now we have another actually aggressive character and actually a bit more like... Really, they do have a large spectrum of characters in the show now, don't they? Now we have an actually aggressive one here, like really openly hostile and aggressive one. And really freaking angry as well, understandably so. And considering how much of a shock she has to go through now, it's quite something.
Let's show him what happened.
Is she like a blacksmith or something?
Is this the forge? Wait, is it still here?
Wait, why exactly do they even use material weapons? I mean, I'm sure it gives them... Are they more effective against gems or something like that? That kind of would make sense, considering that their weapons, their own weapons are kind of like just, you know, digital projections out of their gems, but still, why exactly? Oh well. Although, how much more powerful exactly is a trident compared to a spear/glaive? That really doesn't seem to add that much more versatility to that weapon. Unless it has some special properties, but we'll see about that.
Now show me what you...
That's actually rather interesting, like, not exactly, though the wording there was a bit different, but I would believe that they are actually here going for the message of you don't have to live up to someone else's standards, but rather be your own person. Although, Bismuth is definitely bringing a rather different message here. It's still really kind of nice to also get this kind of revelation about her background, though there's still quite a lot of unanswered questions here.
And you know what?
I got a bad feeling about this.
On a weapon that would have been...
Well, now it's rather obvious why she was sealed away. It is rather interesting, though, that Steven was actually able to beat her in combat, though. That's... I mean, mostly due to the surprise factor, but still... Gee... Well, that certainly was a rather interesting episode. It does reveal quite a lot of their background, and it explains why there were a lot of material weapons. Now, why exactly they had material weapons? That is still rather unclear, whether they were more effective towards the gems or not, or perhaps they are more powerful than just their ordinary weapons that they can create themselves. that's possible. And they did get an arsenal upgrade in this episode at the very least, if minor, but still, it's an arsenal upgrade. I wonder if they are still going to keep those. Probably. And it does reveal a bit more about this, or just general structure of the gem society, that they do have, well, workers like that. Bismuths, to be more exact. And that's a bit good. It gives a bit more revelation to that, and it does indeed reveal a bit more about the past, and it does reveal a bit more about the gems just in general. Also about the Amethyst's role, and why, like how recently Amethyst joined them. So it's an interesting piece of their history, I must say. Now, the most important part that was revealed in this episode, actually, in my opinion, is the fact that it does reveal that Rose lied to the other crystal gems. And that is a really crucial part there, because that does mean that she was kind of, well, she wasn't infallible at the very least. And that she was still prone to human error, or inhuman, cold calculated errors there. Although I can't imagine exactly why she lied to them, but whatever. It is an interesting trait that was given here, and I definitely do appreciate that this was just a two-parter episode, or two pieces together, and because this is a pretty big story to go through. Now, I wonder if we're ever going to get Bismuth back, or how much that those type of gems will be eventually, even how important they even will be in the future, because they are really kind of a bit different now, aren't they? They at the very least appeared physically superior to all of them, and that is interesting why they wouldn't be used as soldiers then. But there's definitely a reason there, like that is just not explained here. Probably they are just more useful as builders than anything else. And they clearly do rely a bit more on the transforming ability, which, yeah, seemed to be rather extensive. And like that blade that she shot from her arm, or it was still attached but extended it aggressively like that, that is a rather cool way to attack. But it also revealed her ruthless nature there quite effectively, I must say. And although it was rather obvious what was going to happen from the rather very beginning, that after it was revealed that she was a blacksmith, I didn't mention it because I was kind of hoping that they would keep her around a bit more. It's still a pretty nice little touch there. But it does also reveal how massive the battle and rebellion used to be there. Now, it does leave a lot more questions about why the homeworld has not invaded again, why they haven't sent more. Or even then, like, it actually, I say it was massive, but from the looks of it, there was 3 more. Only 3 more. Although that is possibly just a misunderstanding there. I don't know. Maybe that'll be cleared up later on. Still, it is a really cool episode. I really do like it, and I really do like, of course, an introduction of a new gem. That is always quite nice to see. And especially one so different in personality and purpose, to be more exact. And clearly she was still a combatant because, well, she did triumph, she did gloat about with her triumphs in the battles, so yeah, it's pretty nice pair of episodes, though I really do want to see her come back and see her utilized more. I don't know, it feels like these episodes eventually kind of maybe are, well, inconsequential. Maybe not. We'll see. But it feels like these 2 episodes could easily be misconstrued as inconsequential to their grand story, even though they are not, but still. Because it didn't do any big revelations, other than the fact that Rose lied. And that is big, but I don't know. Whatever. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you in the future. Have a great day and stay awesome. Gunmu out. Thank you very much for watching.